Hello, everyone. It's Glynis Mccants, the numbers lady. Welcome to my YouTube channel. As I promised, I was going to do a topic. If you have stomach aches or anyone you know has stomach aches, that's what you want. You want to get fresh mint. You want to get ginger, cut it up, and you want to get a lemon. I used one full lemon. The point is, make it into tea. And whenever your stomach hurts or whenever you know it does, because people have various times. Sometimes people's stomach hurt in the afternoon. Some wake up with a stomach ache. Some get it in the middle of the night. But for me to not have it at all, Vanessa, I was just like, hallelujah. And
so it's interesting because all three of those ingredients on their own are really, really good for digestion and relaxing the stomach. So clearly you gave yourself a triple dose, which is fantastic.
Yes.
And mint at any time, even if you're stressed out during the day, if you smell mint, if you buy, a high grade essential oil with mint, it will calm you down immediately.
Yeah, well,
So,
I've read about
I
people
love it.
calm down, Vanessa. That hasn't quite happened over here.
Huh?
I said I've read about people who calm down because they do something, but then there's me. But my bigger point is I want them to write it down. I get people who are in pain and have health issues. That's the way to go. And I meant to say bigger than that. Divine intervention, Vanessa. Let's be clear. I was in pain.
For sure.
I decided to take a walk when I never take a walk at that time. And there she is to hook me up with something to kill the pain. So
you don't have to tell me twice. You know it all. I believe in all of it.
So. I know, but I'm just so happy about it. All right. So guys, I'm looking at your messages.
So we do have one of our gals in here that was had asked to, you said that you would, if she joined us, which she did. I'm trying to find you, Tina. Tina, can you go ahead and send us a message right here at on the post?
Do you see Tina in any of those notes?
Yeah, she's got it. We did. Yes, Lydia and I conversed about this. So let's get our friend Tina. Not the Tina that's doing a video, the other Tina that's going to be in the news feed.
Whatever. Bannon, what we're going to do, you can look into that, but I'm going to start looking at everybody too, because I said
okay, sure,
news feed. Go. And also we're going to do those live reads as well, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All righty.
Oh, and I just need to, I have a reminder for everybody. So Glynis had where she let everyone know that she was doing this event. She said, if you want to be on, get a question answered, or if you were going to be camera ready and you were going to be part of the video, that you were going to email us. I do have a few people I've already spoken with today, or we've emailed back and forth. Your link is going to come to your email. So it's very important, if we discuss this, that you go check your email to get your link. Okay?
Thank you. I'm going to pull you out of there, and now I'm going to look at my people. All right, so just because I saw her right in front of me, I'm going to go like this. And Dillon, happy to be here live. So her date of birth, 6/3/1944, born on a 3-day, 9 attitude, 9 life path. So technically today's a good day for you. Maybe that's why I just pulled you up, right, Anne? So I'm just going to say this about you. Clearly with the 3 and the 9, you've always been a communicator. You are a natural counselor, giving advice to someone's not hard for you. With that double 9, you've had to figure out your boundaries with family, because it's not uncommon for the 9, especially if they live close by. They take care of their parents, but others have scars from their parents, like where they're a little bit haunted by how they were raised. And then if they have kids, they make a note of it so that they try to do it better. Like, I'm not make the mistakes my parents made. So that's a part of you. This year, you really should be focusing on your spiritual side, Anne. You are in a personal year of 7. You could have amazing spiritual breakthroughs if you go for that, if you make that effort. Okay, so I'm suggesting that's what you should do. And right now, see, that's the thing about September. Any personal month we're in is the same as our personal year. So, Anne, that means you're in a month of 7 right now and a personal year of 7. So how about you have a spiritual breakthrough this month? And if you do, please get back to me and let me know what it is. And what was that? I just realized something, because I said you have that 9. I'm in a 9 cycle, right? Let's think about that. You're in a personal year of 7. I've got the 2 plus 7, which is 9. And I'm dealing with the 7 energy. Nope, I'm in a cycle of 9, double 9. I was thinking, wow, we have that in common. But double 9 really means I should be looking around, getting rid of things, and also getting out of your space. You know, if you're frustrated and feel overwhelmed by what's going on in work and stuff, get out. Take a break. Really. You know, when people end up, this is what they say when they're on their deathbed, like statistically, what do they regret the most? They didn't spend more time with their family. They didn't relax. They didn't go to a movie. They didn't go to a play. They kept saying, I had to work. So make sure you're taking time out for you each day, no less than 15 to 30 minutes, okay? And then take your vacation as well. All right, thank you, Anne. I'm gonna get rid of that. And Vanessa, you can start putting someone on standby for me that way as well. Tina, do not add the 13 to your body. Do not do that. You know, the thing about numerology and energy, we are all energy, okay? So whatever your numbers are, you want to embrace the positive side of those numbers. That's important for you to do. It's important for you to embrace your energy. So I can see you've had some hard luck here. You know, your name number 483. 4-8s hit their head before they learn. The double 3 is the party that just tries to lighten it back up, tries to find some joy even when life is not good. Then you've got the 4 life path and you've got a 4 attitude. So Tina, my advice would be you should educate yourself. Learn stuff, learn things you don't know. Because the more you learn, Tina, that's the happier you end up being. Like it always makes you happy when you learn what you don't know. And also cycle-wise, you were in a personal year of 2. That's right. So if you're in a personal year of 2, right now you're really dealing with the emotional side and trusting that psychic ability. When we see those numbers and someone's passed, yes, it's a form of communication. 111 especially. The 11 represents the door is opening. Opening to what, right? The universe is wide open to what you want to receive. So use that and just know that is like your son's energy coming to you. All right. Now, I don't know what happened with your son, but I do know he was in a personal year of 4 when it happened. And he's also, let me confirm this, he's a 5 life path. So I don't like guessing what makes someone lose their life. It's always heartbreaking when it happens. But I can say, just with what I see, the 4-5, they have to be careful not to escape like drugs, alcohol, but also fast, moving fast. You know, it's not uncommon for someone to get in an accident when they have 4 or 5 energy, because it also means what you see is not always what you get. So there's a surprise in that. You're welcome to send us more details, Tina, so that I can tell you more. But I'm telling you right now, work on learning more. Work on the spiritual side of you. Be loving and gentle towards yourself and trust that your son's energy will continue to speak to you. There's no doubt in my mind. And it could very well be through numbers. And as for 333, hands down, my favorite number combination. Whenever I see that number, I get excited because it's angel energy. It's saying that you are being watched, that you are loved. So again, I mean, if you said to me, hey, Glynis, what number would you suggest? If you really, because it sounds like you love tattoos, 333 wouldn't hurt. 333 is magic. It's angel energy, and it could lighten the energy that's in you as well. And also welcome that loving connection that you will always have with your son until you meet again. Okay? There you go. As promised. So, the birthday girl, I'm bringing her up. Today's her birthday. That's the word.
Yay!
Kathy, ready? Listen carefully. Listen, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kathy. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
And many more. There you go. A personal birthday from me to you.
Oh,
okay,
you.
So today's your birthday, and
Yes,
we've
ma'am.
got, so you're also a 9 life path, born on a 3-day. And what was your question? You had one. What was it?
My question is, I'm trying to add this coaching program to my business, and it means putting myself out there in social media and things, and I just am not getting it done. I'm just
Right.
very reluctant and
Right.
Yeah.
And you're bummed. Okay, aren't you the one who also mentioned you're a Catholic? You're not supposed to toot your own horn. Didn't I get that? All right, so here's what's funny about that. I'm a Catholic. So here's the deal. It isn't about you. You got to drop that ego. Ego is when we care what someone thinks or what it feels like. No. When we help others, when you coach, you're coming from the most pure place of your heart. And if you're a woman of spirituality, then it's coming through your soul. You're just a vehicle, Kathy. But as a vehicle, it's your job to promote. So you got to disconnect you. Forget that it's Kathy. I'm just here to help. See? And then if people don't know you exist, you're not going to generate what you deserve. So it's God-given, the gift. Remember that. So it's not tooting a horn. That people will ultimately do that for you. If you're really good at what you do, the word will get out. And they'll start recommending the other people with you. I promise. But what I'm also going to do, birthday girl, is give you an affirmation to help make this happen.
Yay. Okay.
I know. So let me pull up my affirmation. Of course, everyone watching today can use this, but this was with you in mind. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
It starts like this. I welcome infinite abundance and my needs are always met. So write that down. I welcome infinite abundance and my needs are always met. Because if you're affirming, you're just saying, if you do what you're here to do, the money will follow. So it's not even about money. It's about doing your life purpose. But God did put us on a planet that costs money. You pay a mortgage, you pay a phone bill, you pay for food, you pay for everything. But if you're here to serve and help others, it also means, Kathy, when you get ahead, you can't wait to give back. That's your nature.
Yes, it is.
Yes. And that's how you got through the lines today, right?
I did. I was very, very fortunate, very blessed. Thank you.
Yes, but that was a message above your head. Just like I said about me, you probably heard me talk about the stomach concoction. Did you hear that earlier?
No, I didn't.
What we were talking about, I had massive stomach ache. The point is, it's a spiritual story. I want you've got to promise me you will go to the front of this when it replays and listen to what I said about healing and that it was divine intervention, okay? Because you're getting through today, same idea. It's like all you knew is it was your birthday. You didn't know if we'd jump on that or not, right?
True. Yes.
Right. So you're supposed to hear what I'm saying. You got ego edging God out. When we judge, we're not supposed to judge. We have to let it go and say, I know I want to help people, but I don't want to go through all the work. And I understand that, believe me. But you're going to take some baby steps. And by the way, have you started anything that says what you do? Like, do you have a website? What do you have?
I have a website and it's being built as we speak.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So that's why what you're doing while it's being built, you're going to do that affirmation. And I'm going to give another affirmation a little later. So stay tuned, Kathy, because it's another one to help you feel less stressed and help you realize that it's a calling, it's a calling to help people. But I should tell you one more thing. If it wasn't in your numbers to do it, I would tell you no. I say the reason you can't get it going, you're not meant to do it. I'm not saying that because it's not true. You have excellent numbers to counsel and help others find their way. You do.
Okay.
It's in your numerology, 3-9. It's a natural. It's a natural for you to do that. Okay?
All righty. Thank you.
You're so welcome. And happy birthday again. Have a fun day today.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. Click on that. I'll pull in Vanessa.
Yay! Happy birthday, Kathy.
Remember one time we tried to sing together and it was all wrong because we're in different states?
Oh, no, I think it was because of the magic of my voice.
Yeah, I'm quite sure it was mine.
No,
what happened was I was in tune, you were out of tune, and I was so mortified. I'm like,
it was a disaster.
Yes, I said, oh no, I mustn't say a word.
Call Mom. Hey, Mom, who's the better singer?
Perhaps no one will know.
I do remember. So all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, I didn't get called in.
That's right. And there is one more thing I want to say about Kathy. So hopefully she's tuning in. She's in a personal year of 1, which means this is the beginning of 9 years, Vanessa. Like this is her time to start launching. And then next year, she's going to be even stronger in this gift. But yeah, she's picking, this is the right time for her to move right into this calling. Okay.
Awesome.
And it lasts for 9 years. I should have told you that.
Awesome.
All right. I'm going to pop to somebody else. Thank you, Banny. So Dan said he ran a chart. He had a chart run about himself. Now, I love this, you guys. This is what I do. When you submit a question, I'm able to help you know what to do, especially in career. So that's what was going on with him. He's like, I just don't know what I'm going to do. He says, I ordered a chart so you could look at my chart. And this is what he said. Cybersecurity studies or massage therapist. Now you hear that and you're like, wow, those are two very different things. But you know what happens for me? When someone asks me about career, I get a chill because I know. Like I hear it and I'm like, oh no, this is what you should do. My answer, Dan, cybersecurity. Absolutely. That, not only do I think you'd be amazing at it as you learn that skill, but you could end up with a company where you make very good money, but also solve some problems. Like these horrible people who hack computers. How much fun would it be if you could solve that problem? Help to solve it. I think you could. And massage therapy, trust me when I tell you, judging my numbers, you got the 8, the 4, you've got a soul number 4, 3 is your personality, which is that part that will want to do massage. You could burn out on that because that's physical. It's very one-on-one. This whole cyber thing, it's big and it's not going away. And if you were a part of the solution, I think it would be very fulfilling to you because that was your other concern. You were worried that if I go with it, would I be fulfilled? Okay, that's my answer. Hello, Jen.
Hello.
Okay, so I was giving your numbers, but you're going to give me your date of birth because that part I don't have. Go ahead.
Sure. It's 12/11/81.
All right, 12/11/81. So you got that master number. Okay, and see what's cute is in the middle of the night, I was reading some of these, right? So tell me if I'm remembering this correctly.
Okay.
What you said was you're doing well in your career, like they
Yeah.
want to promote you, so you're learning. You're
Mhm.
learning basically a new skill so that you can move up the line.
Yeah.
The problem is at home
Yeah.
that when you get with your husband, it's depressing. Like it means he's taking the sun out of the sky for you.
Yes.
It's like you're in a good mood, suddenly you're not,
Mhm.
right? And so you're wondering what the heck is going on. So I'm going to tell you a couple things. You are in a personal year of 3 right now, and he is in a personal year of 9. 9 means he's got to figure out what he's doing. Like
Yeah.
he gets in his own way. He's his own worst enemy.
Mhm.
And yet, sometimes he feels like 2 people, right?
Mhm.
Like he's in a great mood, everything's fine, then boom, he destroys it. And you're like, what just happened?
Yeah.
And when things are wrong, he doesn't necessarily see it as his fault, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the problem you're
It
having.
is. Mhm.
Yeah. But I want you to know something that you may not be aware of. You do have a soulmate connection. What does that mean? It means good or bad. When it's over, it's never completely over, meaning you are learning from this. Like this has taught you a lot too. And it just means that even if it ends, didn't you say you have a child or not? Kids?
Yes. Yep.
How many?
Just one.
Right. But that's the one that keeps you connected, right? So that's what it
Yep.
also means. Soulmate
Yep.
means just, so you're trying to learn from this. It's like, I can see, because at first, wasn't it great, the love relationship?
Yeah. Yeah.
At first? Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, your soul number was a 6, which represents family, represents home, represents the big vision of a good life together. Then you share the number 2, which was emotional, but
Mhm.
also chemistry. Didn't you feel you had chemistry?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have the 5, which is freedom, fun, adventure. So something radically shift for Jack. What was it? Like, was it work related? What happened to him?
Yeah. He had his own business, and the pandemic. He had his own used car lot,
Yeah.
and the pandemic it just kind of killed it. So he lost that, and he's lost some family members, and he's got some family members that we're gonna be losing here soon, and so he's just been getting hit everywhere.
Right. So here's my advice. You and I should get a real session going. You know that, because we're not going to dissect all of this right now. We don't do
Right.
that, as you would not want me to. However, I'm asking you, let's watch what happens, because he's in a cycle of 9 that's clearing space for the new beginning. When he hits cycle of 1, which is this new year, 1 means the driver's seat, getting back in the game. So if you can see a shift, if he's willing to do that, you're going to see a happier guy. Because right now, he's acting like a child. Like,
Yeah.
and suddenly you feel like the mother. You're like, I did not
Yeah.
sign up for this.
Uh-huh.
I wanted my husband. I liked
Yeah.
when we were equal. So
Yeah.
that's what I want you to give that time. And then what I really want you to do, since you're on a cycle of 3, which is fun, take the times out. Get with your friends who make you laugh. Go do things you know you enjoy. Don't count too much on him. And then when he goes to the pity pool or tries to sabotage, look at him and go, you know what? I love you, Jack, but I can't do this right now. Or I love you, Jack, but I need to go. I need to take a time out here. Because I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to debate you. And I don't even want to be your audience right now because you're just being negative. And then remind him how great he is because he's a little threatened by you right now. See, you're doing well.
I get that.
Well, you're 2 6s. 6 6, that's the king and the queen. All right.
Yeah.
So here you have this power. And so he almost wants to, he's jealous. Like he almost wants to sabotage.
Right.
So you're like, Jack, you're going to be fine. I mean, you need to be happy for me. This is great for my life, but it's also good for us. He needs to hear that because he can feel that you're pulling away.
Yeah. Yep. I get it.
The answer.
I think our son.
Go ahead.
I think our son is a 6 also. So it's just.
You made me say it. 666. You made me say it. So let me tell you what that really means. Devil or angel, you decide. So the truth is, whenever we have a 6, when we're upset, watch out. Right? But when we're doing great, we're happy. And family is important. And remember, as a numerologist, there are 6 numbers that's a blueprint. So saying your child's a 6 doesn't tell me enough because I just described you versus your husband, and you're 2 very different people. Yes?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yep.
Right? But you're both 6s. So you see what I'm saying?
Yep, I do.
Down the line, let's do a read and study your family so I can help bring some peace back because this whole thing is really upsetting for you.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it bums you out. You're like, wow, you know, I never dreamed my life would be like this. I never dreamed things could be such a test, but I see potential.
Okay.
And I want to say every action has reaction. If I can get you to respond differently to him, we'll get a new response from him, which will make you happy.
Yeah. Okay.
But I want him working. Is he working right now or not?
He is. It's just a struggle for him because he's always been his own boss. So now he's working for somebody else.
Yeah, he's meant to be a boss. He's got to get back to, he's got to find his way back to him. And like I said, the new year brings that as a possibility.
Okay.
So even that affirmation I talked about earlier, track it back down and pass it to him. Just say, you know, this gal thinks you're great. Oh, and I should make the joke about him. He literally has 666 in his chart. So guess who can really play devil or angel?
Yeah.
He can more than anybody else.
Yeah.
But he's not. When he works for someone else, it's like he's so depressed. It's like, I can't believe this. He was the man. You know, he felt strong and powerful.
He sure did.
So you need to remind him that he still is that.
Okay. I will do that.
Yes. Anyway, I'm excited for you. I say big things are in store, and that career stuff's going to keep going.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yep. Have a good day. Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wendy, 11/30, 1960, and she has her husband, 5/15, 1960. 3 day, 5 6. Wait, 5 6 3. So she's a double 3. Husband 2 3 9. Well, technically considered pretty compatible, except your attitude number can be a little conflict right there. And I'm sure that's true, Wendy, right? When you have a 5 attitude, which you do, and John has a 2 attitude, sometimes you may butt head because your attitude is different in how you handle things, but you also are blessed to have a lot of compatibility. But you've asked me, we're hoping to sell our business. Okay, guess what? You didn't tell me what kind of business it was. And the thing I would look at, just a moment here, is I'd look at a personal year cycle. You're in a personal year of 3, and he's in a personal year of 9. How interesting that we keep coming up with this. So if you said to me, Glynis, is this a good time to sell our company? The answer is yes. You know, when you're in a cycle of 3, he's in a cycle of 9, it's fine. As a matter of fact, You are a 3 life path. I'm confirming that. And he is a 9 life path. So you're a 3 and a 3 personal year. He's a 9 and a 9 personal year. Sell it. That's fantastic. Whenever your personal year cycle is the same as your life path, you can make a big move and not regret it. So I just don't know what the business is. I want you to do the affirmation. I gave it earlier. So go to the beginning of this to make sure you heard it. And yeah, you can sell your business and hopefully do something else, though. You're not done. I hope you both realize you have a lot of energy, but maybe you could do something more fun and creative. That's where I point you towards. Shoot an email to Vanessa, Glynis@numberslady.com, and give us a little more insight, Wendy. We always like to know. Thank you. Now we're going to Tina, because that's the name. Hi, Tina.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. All right, so I have lots of notes here. Let's see if I see the second Tina. I'm just going to do it like I normally do. What is the date of birth?
2/3/1969.
1969. And what was the question?
Well, so a couple of years ago, my husband and I bought some property and we built on it and have been, once we broke ground, all kinds of craziness happened.
Okay.
So we had a terrible builder. There was like financial loss involved with it. I've been
What's
diagnosed.
your husband's birthday?
10/17/1962.
Okay. So there's been tremendous bad luck, right?
Yes.
And
I've
how
got
long
cancer.
has it been going on?
For about a year.
So you just felt like, have we entered the twilight zone? How did our life get so horrible? Right?
Right. Yeah. I don't know if it's like the address that we're living at or what happened.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you, what's his first name?
Ray.
Ray is in a personal year right now of 7, and you're in a personal year right now of 3. And I want to say that that does not promote good communication between you either. And I think there's a party that feels alone. So do you feel like the pressure is on you? How do you feel personally?
Yes.
Hey, so that's what it is. When our partner, see, you're in a cycle of communicate. I don't even care if it's bad news, just talk to me.
Yeah.
He's in a cycle of, I don't want to. I
Yeah.
want to just kind of shut down. I want to hang out by myself. I'm being a loner. Luckily, it's temporary. This is not permanent, but it's hard for you, really hard. And I did come up with an affirmation for you because I know where I'm getting lucky today, even though I may not know the birthday at first. When you start talking, I remember your story. And you've been through way too much. So here's what happens with the universe. The universe is a show off. So if we say to the universe, what else could possibly go wrong? It's like, oh, well, let me show you. Let me throw this at you. You're done. You're like, you win. You win. I don't want any of this. So here it is. Ready?
Yes.
Oh, this was so good. I'm getting a chill, ready to read you my affirmation. Thank you very much. And everyone's welcome to use it. But Tina, this really applies to you. Ready? I trust, write it down. I trust the flow and process of life. All is well in my world. I trust the flow and process of life. All is well in my world. Because right now, how untrue is that for you?
Very.
Right? I mean, and by the way, guys, she's a double 3, so of course she'll giggle. That's what we do. I mean, if it's horrible, we laugh because that's our way. However, when you say that, you start going, I trust the flow and process of life. All is well in my world. You say it out loud and you say it full volume because the universe only has one answer, and the answer is yes. So you're like, oh my God, my life's not working. Everything's wrong. Yes, your life's not working. Everything's wrong. But if you start affirming, I trust the flow and process of life. All is well in my world. It's like, yes, you do trust the flow and process of life, and all is well in your world. And you'll start to see the shift. Things will start to get better, and you emotionally will start feeling much, much better.
Oh, great. Great. I'm posting it all over my house.
Yes. Oh, I would. But I chant it. Here's the thing. Affirmations are in both my books, which we should have pictures of my books, huh, Vanessa? Vanessa, you have my book in your house? Do you have Glynis Has Your Number or Love by the Numbers? If you do, grab it. But here's what I want to say. I've been doing affirmations just as long as numerology. It's been the same for me, right? So in my books, I always give affirmations. But when things suck, I'll be with my mom because my mom writes with me. She's a brilliant writer. And I say, hey, Ma. She goes, what? I'm so happy and I love my life. I'm so happy and I love my life. And we fall to the ground. We do. We just laugh because it's the opposite. And here's how it works. You can consciously say anything that sounds great. If your subconscious doesn't believe it, it's not going to happen. But when you have a breakthrough, and it's always through repetition, that's why I say it out loud, because the universe is listening. But if you do it, all of a sudden you start to feel it. You're like, wow, I do trust the flow and process of life. All is well in my world. You feel it, but you're not there yet because right now you've been traumatized. Yeah. You've been through too much. Wasn't it last year that was horrible? Didn't you say that?
It's been the last year. Yeah.
Right. The whole thing. It's like, this cannot be. This is too much. And I don't want this. Like, that's the heartbreak for you. You're like, I don't want bad luck. I love good news. I get happy when things are good.
Yes.
So that just means you've fallen off a track and too many things happen and you got overwhelmed. And now we're going to get you back on track. And this can all happen now. You're in a good cycle for it. So you just chant.
Okay.
Every day and get through this year. All right. And then reach out in the new year. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I love your family business. It's
yes. It's fun, right?
Yes.
Well, it's a wonderful family. We are blessed. But thank you. And let me know how it goes and promise daily. And also use that money affirmation because the money stuff, and get your husband involved, because as much as he's shutting down right now, he's bummed. You know, he's also the same as you, just going, I can't believe this happened. Right. And because he's got an 8, sometimes it's hard for them to even see what role they played in it. Like you're better at that. You're like, tell me what I did wrong so I can fix it. Right. Sometimes he just feels like life happened to him and it's not fair.
Exactly.
Right. So we got to heal. That's why I said, let's work on you and help him. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. We're back with an ad from Vanessa. I knew she had to have at least one cover focus.
All right. So true story. This book, one of my favorite stories about this book. So I used to be a coach. I am a life coach, but I used to be a diving coach and a volleyball coach. And I would give this book to my students, my team, my players. And one of the girls, they were only in 6th grade, and she did her book report on this book. And it made the other teachers go out and buy it because they were so blown away by the accuracy of the numbers. And this is a 6th grader who was 12 years old promoting, because she was so blown away. And then all my players to this day, they're all in their 30s. They will literally say, it changed my life. I picked my boyfriend that way. I picked my husband that way. They just knew. The vibration was very real, very true. But
all right, I'm back, and I'm back with the people, you guys that are posting. I'm going to be pulling you up, so put it in. Okay. What is it? One? Yeah. Let's do this. Scrolling down. Hold on. All right. All right, I am going to say something since I am giving advice and talking to people that are married. Charlie and I, October 30th, will be married 19 years, together 21 years. And I cannot emphasize that when you pick a good partner for marriage, you are blessed. Because, there's going to be ups and downs, but not necessarily in the marriage. I feel life is a big up and down, right? But example for us, every single day, we end up laughing. I don't care. Maybe we had an argument, right? Maybe we did. His life path's a challenge to mine, but we end up laughing. And I'm telling you, that is key. And maybe your partner's in a bad mood. Hey, why don't you put on a song in the back and say, honey, come in here, and put on their favorite song and watch them pull out of it. Watch them smile. Because that's all it is. We get frustrated and sometimes we project it onto someone else, but we don't have to. This is about having tools to not do that, right? And also, before you get in that argument, stop and consider, is it worth it? Maybe you had a nice dinner party. Are you going to blow it? Are you going to fight instead? Or maybe you can let that go and maybe write them the next day, honey, you hurt my feelings last night. right? You can let them know, but there are ways to keep your marriage healthy. And for those who don't know, Love by the Numbers is the book I wrote about love. And that was to help you get it right that way, okay? I just felt the need to tell you that because a lot of people have opinions on marriage. And I do believe it's a real gift when you get it right. And if you make a mistake, that's okay too. It doesn't mean you have to quit. Never give up. All right. So a lot of you write messages, but you don't give me a date of birth, which makes it harder to hit on you, right? I'm trying, but I'm not going to just play psychic here. There's someone who gave a lot of information. Let's give it a shot. Ready? Anna Franco. Any recommendations to increase my energy to pack my house? Pack my house. I'm 3/13/1972, life path 8, primary 91148, attitude 7, destiny 1. Well, here's the problem. I don't know what the heck you're talking about, unless it's a typo. Any recommendations to increase my energy to pack my house? I'm sorry, Vanessa's coming in. Oh, she's not because she's got her dog with her. Too much. It's like a movie. If that dog goes away, I'll pull her in because we need to know. Well, oh, she's back. Can you help me on this one?
You know, again, I saw it too, and I literally had no idea what it meant. I'm like, pack your house? With what furniture, people, children? I don't know.
Okay, so Anna, I grabbed you, and I'm sorry if we don't know if it was a typo. And if it wasn't a typo, just shoot us an email. Let us know what you meant, and I'll still give you an answer.
Yeah.
I tried. You got good numbers, but I can't sit there guessing what you meant. Yeah. Sorry that happened. All right, and I'll just go like this. Wanted to make sure. Maybe people have other theories about that. Okay. Oh, here's someone with a birthday. You know what I've noticed, guys? Today, a lot of people are coming through that have the 8 and the number 4. A lot of that's happening. Numbers do that. Okay, this person's a realtor. She also asks about relationship. So she's born 4/8/1956, born on an 8 day, 3 attitude, 6 life path. And then you're saying, okay, here's what I'm going to say. We can't do both. Like new relationship. Is there someone in your life? If you said, Glynis, when's a good time for me to pursue having a new relationship? You're in a personal year of 1 right now. So I say focus on business, focus on career and success. But then coming into the new year, you're in a personal year of 2. I say sign up for a dating site, put yourself out there. And if you need help, anybody who needs help writing your perfect pitch on who you are for a dating site, you can do that with me. Like I set it up as like considered a 1-question read, but I write a beautiful pitch to help you because I did that to get my Charlie. And I know it works. It works now better than ever. All right. So going to it, born on an 8 day, 6 life path, you should be very good at real estate. If anything, start affirming your prosperity. Say it out loud daily. I'll go back to it. I welcome infinite abundance, and my needs are always met. Now, there's 2 ways to say that. I welcome infinite abundance, and my needs are always met. Or I believe in infinite abundance, and my needs are always met. You can do it either way. I welcome infinite abundance, and my needs are always met. Okay, you should be chanting that. Because, you know, the thing about real estate is it's all about that phone ringing, right? And you get a job, you get a house. And the level of its value is where your commission comes in. If you're affirming, you can kick it up a notch. And that's what I would hope for you. All right. So focus on career right now. You can do very well. And then next year, love. Thank you for that question. I'm clicking it off. And on that note, we're done. Spread the word. I said my goal is to do a show once a week or every other week, but I promise to live here at the YouTube channel. And I'm also going to put together some more videos, tutorials to help you understand numerology and how to apply it to your life. We'll pull Vanessa in so she can say goodbye. Vanessa.
Hey, I have a quick question.
Yes.
So you made a comment about all the 4s and 8s, right?
Yes.
Is that, if we would have done this yesterday, do you think the energy would have been different? Like as far as all the 4s and 8s, do you think that would have been the same thing?
Are you doing stand-up comedy?
No, I'm being serious because a person made a comment. Did you notice all of the people Glynis is reading are 3s?
Yeah,
and
no.
I thought,
there's also 6s.
Okay.
Here's what I'm getting at. because I am the reader, just like when I read that gal, we were talking about her and her husband, she and her husband. And when I did it, I defined him completely different. They were both 6 life paths.
Right.
Whereas she
For
said,
sure.
well, our son is a 6 also. I said, that doesn't matter.
Right.
That 6 is not enough. So what I'm saying as a reader, when the 8 and the 4 pops up again and again, I'm like, whoa, because what I will tell everyone, the 8 and the 4 are the ones who hit their head before they learn. So that tells me people are going through a tough time and they're sick of it. They're saying, gosh darn it, can you tell me how to make it easier? So no, I every day brings me something a little different. Like sometimes it's all 7s, right? Or we
For sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a little
Yeah.
different, but I like to see what the pattern is. But Vanessa, we're done. So I just
Yeah.
want to say goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Always a great time.
Thank you. Oops, sorry, I did not mean to cut her off. She is my favorite. But we're wrapping it up. Oh, I can see her bitter face. She is my sister. Vanessa? You can say goodbye officially.
That is so unfair. I got grandma and dad's eyes. Don't blame me for that.
Oh, you do. And guess what, you guys? When I pull her out, you can barely see her, but I saw it. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Do not cut off a McCants. Ever. You don't know what's going to happen. Anyway,
if I can just give a shout out to you, my sister Glynis, because I know when you did stand up comedy and I would laugh and you'd say, thank you, Vanessa, for laughing, because I was not.
Wait. We need to tell them that I'm doing a thing called Friday Funny on Instagram, Vanessa.
And they are, I mean, she put one on last week, and I'm not kidding, without exaggeration. I watched it probably 20 times. And then I kept going, oh yeah, Glynis is super funny.
Yeah, she kind of forgot because she's right. Backgrounds comedy, double 3. But the truth is, I'm still funny. And I've decided on Fridays to bring you humor. So I'm going to do a video a week on Instagram. So how do you get there? Just go to numbercity.com, click on the link for Instagram, and follow me and find ways to laugh. Because this is all about
tomorrow's a doozy.
Yes, tomorrow is going to be a very funny video. I assure you. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys, and we'll see you next week. And look for my video tomorrow on Friday on Instagram. And if you want to learn more about numerology, go to numbercity.com, click on the menu link, read about numbers. You'll see all this information, numbers that follow you around, the power of the number 8, what's your life path, what's your attitude. It's all there for you to learn. And also my media page to show you my work.